remark, and I now give the floor to the delegation of Greece.
Mr. Minister, and we welcome your presence in this meeting today. I also thank Special Envoy Grunberg and Director Rajasingham for their briefings, and I welcome the participation of the Permanent Representative of Yemen. Mr. President, regional tensions are increasingly escalating and further threaten the security situation on the ground within and around Yemen. The danger of the resumption of hostilities should not be underestimated, as Special Envoy Grunberg has already flagged. I wish to highlight the following points. First, Greece firmly condemns recent Houthi attacks against commercial shipping in the Red Sea, as well as attacks against Israel. Violence targeting seafarers and shipping blatantly violate international law and must cease immediately. As a leading maritime nation, Greece is directly affected by maritime security threats. In early July, the Greek-owned vessels Magic Seas and Eternity Sea were subjected to an unprovoked and unjustified attack. An attack that led to the loss of 4 seafarers, the sinking of both vessels, while at least 10 members of the crew were taken hostage. We demand the immediate release of the detained crew members. Greece emphasizes once again the importance of freedom of navigation and maritime security in the Red Sea, the Gulf of Aden, and the Bab el-Mandab Strait. We stress the need to reinforce UNVIM's capacity to uphold the arms embargo, and we commend the Yemeni government's recent successful arms seizures. We also emphasize the continued importance of the EU naval operation Aspides, of which Greece is a principal member and contributor, and whose defensive mandate is pivotal for safeguarding international shipping in the region. In the same spirit, we also call on all member states to respect and fully implement the targeted arms embargo and prevent any illicit transfers of advanced weaponry and training to the Houthis, consistent with the Council's Resolution 2216 and 2624. We also urge the prompt appointment of the 5th member of the 2140 Committee's panel of experts. Second, full respect for international law, including international humanitarian and human rights law, is paramount. Attacks on civilians and civilian infrastructure, especially affecting women, children, and the elderly, are prohibited and cannot be justified. Greece reiterates its call for the immediate and unconditional release of all arbitrarily detained diplomatic staff Third, the humanitarian situation in Yemen remains dire, as we have heard today. Acute food insecurity, lack of clean water, and the spread of disease continue to affect large parts of the population, particularly the most vulnerable. The UN humanitarian response plan for Yemen must receive urgent support. Moreover, on migration, we deplore the tragic loss of life from the recent shipwreck off Yemen's coast involving migrants. We urge the Yemeni authorities to strengthen efforts with regional partners against irregular migration in Yemeni waters. Finally, Greece calls on all Yemeni parties to work together towards a sustainable, permanent ceasefire and a credible, inclusive Yemeni-led peace process under UN auspices with a meaningful participation of women and youth. We reaffirm our full support for the Special Envoy's efforts to reinvigorate the political process in Yemen with a view to reach a sustainable and permanent ceasefire towards a final peace settlement. I thank you.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much to the delegation of Greece, and I now give the floor to